Wendy, it's Lynette from FMG calling. Is now a good time to talk? Great. Look, your insurance is coming up for renewal on the 20th of November, and I would really like to catch up with you and go through your covers. Would Friday the 16th of September at 10 AM work for you? Great. Wendy, will I be meeting with both yourself and Mickey? Oh, okay, that's not a problem at all. I'll meet you at the cowshed and we can do the review while we look at your farm, and I can say hi to Mickey when we see him. Also, I'll send you an appointment letter today to confirm your appointment, and if you could have a look over this and confirm if any details need to change when we catch up. Is that alright? Great. Look, thanks for your time and I look forward to seeing you. Thank you. Bye bye. Wendy, has anything changed with the structure in the farm in the last 12 months?
No, we've had no changes in the last month. In the last year, month? No,
Okay.
nothing's changed.
And is there anything in the next 12 months that you think you may change?
We're looking at selling the runoff, so that would mean taking some of the stuff off, changing a few things there. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So if that does happen, then please just let me know, because then I'll come out and we can sit down and go through everything to make sure it's also correct. And also, when you do sell the farm and you get flush with cash, then definitely let me know, because we deal with Craig's Investments.
Okay.
So if you're at a loose end to look at the extra money, then they can definitely help you invest wisely.
I'm sure I can find a use for it, but I'll remember that. Yep.
Wendy, it's great to see that Mickey had his helmet on.
He
on
wears it all the
bike
time
there.
now.
That's great. Yeah. When the bike's not in use, how do you store that?
It's parked over by the shed, and it's in a wood shed next to the garage.
Great. Are the keys taken out of it?
Not normally, no.
Strongly recommend that when it's not in use that the keys are taken out.
Yeah.
Prime example, this morning I've just had a phone call from one of my clients to say that they've had a farm theft this morning. Bike was taken, trailer loaded up with gear, and off they went. So that's just happened just up the road, and that happened about 4 AM this morning. So just to be aware that that's worth looking at. Yep. So on that note, Wendy, is this shed ever locked?
No, it hasn't been.
Okay, maybe with what's happening in the area, it might be a good idea, and what you've got in here, if maybe you do look at locking it, just in case as they're out and about. So, yeah. And also with everything in here, that all comes under your farm contents cover. So, do you have lots of valuable things in here?
Apart from the tractor and welding gear, probably nothing of huge value, but I think we probably need to look at the figure and see what we've got, and perhaps see what we do need to have just in case it's under.
So what do you think the dollar value would be sitting in here maybe?
No idea.
Okay, so Wendy, what I've got for you is maybe it might be a really good idea now that we look at the farm contents guide, and you can sit down with Mickey to make sure that the sum insured we've got is relevant for your items.
Because I don't know what the tools and things are worth. Yeah. So I've got a valuation for the tractor.
And that's insured separately, so that's covered. We need to know all of your contents, what else is covered.
Okay. Yeah.
And in here, do you have a fire extinguisher?
Yes, a really old one, way over there at the back.
Lovely. Would you like to go and get that for me?
I can attempt it.
Okay.
Hold that for me. Okay. God, really hefty. Covered in dust. It probably hasn't been checked for 15 years looking at it.
How easy was that to get to?
Not particularly. And I'm imagining any fire would probably start over in that corner anyway, looking at where the plugs are.
So strongly recommend that maybe we recite it closer to one of the doorways.
Okay.
Wendy, with the appointment letter that I sent you, did you have a look at the vehicle values?
Yes, I've run both the dealers and got up-to-date values of what they're worth, so I'll give those to you once we get back to the house.
Fantastic. Shall we go over to the cow shed? In the cow shed, what we want to do is, I just want to have a look at the switchboard and also your pumps and motors in
Okay.
here.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Wendy, with your pumps and motors, are they regularly maintained?
Yes, I think everything that needs to be done is done.
Yeah. Maintenance plan as such?
No written maintenance plan, no.
Yeah, but they're pretty much, Mickey's always
Yep.
looking after those.
Yep.
What about your health and safety plan? Have you had a look at that recently?
Yes, pull it out and review it now and again,
Yeah.
and just make any changes that need doing. We were told to keep it a living document, so you don't rewrite it, you just make the changes and date them, so we'll do that.
You've updated that since April's changes?
Yes, I think I have, yeah.
Fantastic, that's good to hear. Do you have a fire extinguisher in the cow shed here?
Not that I know of, no, I think the closest is probably in the tractor shed.
So Wendy, strongly recommend that we do put a fire extinguisher in here. So to help you make an informed decision, what I will do is I will send you a report at the end of this meeting, and I will put some information on different fire extinguishers to be able to help you.
That'd be helpful.
Great, so how about we go and have a look at the chemical shed?
Yep, okay,
Okay,
let's go.
So we're at the chemical shed, so it's great to see that it's got a lock and also that it's sign written there, keep people away. Wendy, look, I do just have a chemical safety fact sheet for you.
Okay.
So that's just helps to make sure that you've got everything you need to do correctly there, and also with the disposal of your containers, it lets you know what you need to do with
Righty-go.
those.
Thank you for that. I'll have a look through that.
Wendy, with your effluent pond, how do you spread it?
We've got a travelling irrigator, we've got underground pipes that go through to various areas of the farm. We've got a pond stirrer that we give it a stir if we have to. That's about as full as it ever gets, and then it just goes down from there. They put it on when the weather's suitable.
So it's all compliant at the moment?
Yeah, fully compliant.
And with your consents that you need to change, is there anything that you need to alter or update before those consents?
We've got plenty of capacity. We've actually got more area being covered than we have to by quite a bit, and we've cut cow numbers back, so we're well and truly within the margin.
So all good to go?
All good to go, yeah.
Lovely. So with your submersible pump and everything and the effluent, is that all maintained like the cow shed pumps?
Yep. We've only ever had one incident when the pontoon got sunk, and that was quite a few years ago, but apart from that it's all fine.
And do you know if any of the pumps and motors to do with the effluent or the cow shed would be over $5,000 worth of any one item?
No, they're not. I think we checked that last year, checked the values, yeah.
When we came out?
And the sizes, yeah.
Fantastic. Wendy, last year we had a conversation around business interruption cover, and based on what's happening on the farm, we decided that, you know, with your buildings, that you'd look at $1,000 excess, because that's where you were comfortable with paying should you ever have to claim.
Yeah.
So business interruption would cover you for if something happened to the cow shed and it's out of action, then you're going to have a loss in income. So that's your generation for your farm, and that's what's going to keep you going.
Okay.
So at the moment we've got excesses in place, and we've also insured all the little bits and pieces, but I guess we haven't really looked at covering your big income, which is your milk shed.
Okay, we probably need to sit down and do some figures on that.
Look, I'd strongly...
Last year the payout was well down, so this year things have changed again, so we probably need to have a look at that and just see what we can do.
So Wendy, thanks for your time today. What I'll do is I'll get all of the information collated, and I'll send out some more information about the business interruption and everything.
Okay.
You can have a look over it, and how about I touch base with you in a couple of weeks about that.
That'll be really good.
Awesome. So thanks for your time.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
usual when Lynette comes out, we go through everything really well. She goes through and reminds me of all the stuff that you forget from year to year, and we just review all the covers for different things. It's actually quite good coming out on the farm because it sort of gives me a reminder of stuff that I don't think about when I'm sitting inside, you know, when you're actually looking at the sheds and things. That's really helpful. Yes, there has been a bit of a change. There's a few things in there that I hadn't really thought about, and we do need to reconsider. Business interruption for one, probably. Yeah.